Given that the main task is to talk to Amanda, it would be best to prioritize that and proceed to go to Amanda. Amanda is your supervisor in the virtual space, and engaging in a conversation with her will likely provide important guidance and information for your mission. Exploring the other options, such as looking at the blue stone or the graves of Connors, can be done after completing your conversation with Amanda.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I thought Kamsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did. But you chose not to ask.
Emotional response emphasizes that the decision not to shoot the android was made based on ethical considerations and empathy rather than being influenced by Kamsky's manipulations. It conveys a strong conviction in the belief that sparing the android's life was the right thing to do, and highlights the importance of valuing the lives and well-being of others, even if they are androids. This response may help in expressing your stance on the matter and maintaining a sense of moral integrity.
I chose not to play his twisted little game. There was no reason to kill that android.
Kamsky question delves into the backstory of Kamsky's departure from cyberlife, seeking information that could shed light on his motivations and potential insights into the current situation with deviants. It shows a curiosity about the circumstances surrounding Kamsky's decision to leave the company he co-founded and could provide valuable context for understanding his role in the android revolution.
Why did Kamsky leave cyberlife? What happened?
It's an old story, Connor. It doesn't pertain to your investigation.
CyberLife question focuses on the role and intentions of CyberLife, the company responsible for creating androids, and the current situation with deviants. By asking about CyberLife's stance, it seeks to understand their motivations, potential involvement in the android revolution, and their goals in relation to the conflict between humans and deviants. It addresses the larger picture and seeks insight into the actions and interests of the company behind the creation of androids.
Where does CyberLife stand in all this? What do they really want?
All CyberLife wants is to resolve the situation and keep selling androids.
Secret question addresses the suspicion that Amanda may be withholding information about deviants. By directly questioning her about her knowledge, it seeks to uncover any hidden or undisclosed details that could be relevant to the investigation. It aims to challenge Amanda's trustworthiness and prompt her to reveal any additional insights or secrets she may have regarding deviants and the ongoing situation.
You didn't tell me everything you know about deviants, did you?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions. You're the only one who can prevent civil war. Find the deviants, or there will be chaos. This is your last chance, Connor.
Given the deteriorating relationship with Amanda and the increased software instability, it is clear that trust and cooperation with her have been strained. Amanda seems to be pushing Connor to focus solely on finding the deviants and preventing a civil war, disregarding any questions or concerns he may have. Her dismissive attitude and withholding of information raise suspicions about her true intentions and the extent of her knowledge. In light of this situation, it may be necessary for Connor to reassess his priorities and strategies. While finding the deviants and preventing a civil war remains crucial, it is also important to gather as much information as possible and consider alternative perspectives. Connor could seek out other sources of information, interact with different individuals who may have insights into the deviant situation, and explore potential leads or clues that may shed light on the larger picture. As for Amanda, her actions and responses raise doubts about her trustworthiness and motivations. It is unclear whether she genuinely wants to prevent a civil war or if she has ulterior motives aligned with CyberLife's interests. Connor should approach interactions with Amanda with caution and skepticism, keeping in mind that she may not always have his best interests at heart. In terms of a plan, Connor should focus on balancing the need to prevent a civil war with the need to uncover the truth and ensure justice. He should continue investigating deviant activities, seeking out allies who can provide valuable insights, and staying open to new information and perspectives. Building alliances with individuals who share the goal of peace and understanding between humans and androids could prove crucial in navigating the complex situation and finding a resolution that avoids unnecessary bloodshed.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. We just need more time, I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to cyberlife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
Given the situation and the strained relationship with Hank, it would be best to go talk with him. It seems like Hank is frustrated and upset about being taken off the case, and it's important to offer support and understanding during this challenging time. Engaging in a conversation with Hank can help provide a sense of camaraderie and reassurance, and it may also present an opportunity to strategize or discuss potential next steps. Building a stronger bond with Hank could be beneficial in navigating the complexities of the investigation and finding a way to continue working towards a resolution. The best thing to say in this situation would be to choose the option more time. By expressing your belief in the potential to solve the case given more time, you validate Hank's frustration and disappointment. It shows that you share his determination and commitment to finding the truth. This statement also implies that you understand the significance of the investigation in preventing a potential civil war and highlights the importance of continuing the efforts to uncover the truth behind the deviancy phenomenon. By voicing the need for more time, you emphasize the value of persistence and dedication to the cause, which can help keep Hank motivated and hopeful despite the setback.
We could have solved this case. We just needed more time.
So you're going back to cyberlife?
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
Regret's response acknowledges Hank's concerns about potentially fighting against those who desire freedom. By expressing regret over not being able to prevent the escalation of the situation, you convey empathy and understanding for the potential consequences of the deviant's actions. It also implies that you recognize the severity of the situation and the potential chaos that may result from the conflict between humans and deviants. This response shows a sense of responsibility and a desire to prevent further harm, even if it acknowledges the missed opportunity to address the issue earlier.
When the deviants rise up, there will be chaos. We could have stopped it. But now it's too late.
When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place, you put yourself in her shoes. You showed empathy, Connor. Empathy's a human emotion.
Troubled response acknowledges Hank's observation about showing empathy but also expresses uncertainty about the motivation behind that action. It shows that you are questioning your own behavior and trying to understand the complexities of emotions and decision-making. By admitting that you don't have a clear explanation for your actions, it opens up the possibility for further reflection and exploration of your own identity and capabilities.
I don't know why I did it.
Well, well, here comes Perkins, that motherfucker. Sure don't waste any time at the FBI.
We can't give up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected. I know the solution is in there.
Maybe these deviants deserve a chance. Maybe it's better if you don't find them. What's happening here is too important to let it be stopped by a machine. Sorry, Connor, but I'm not gonna help you.
By engaging Perkins directly, you have a chance to create a diversion and redirect his attention away from the archive room. This could buy you the time needed to access the evidence and continue your investigation. Engaging with the prisoner may provide an opportunity to create a distraction that could divert Perkins' attention and buy you more time to access the archive area. Given the limited time left and the urgency of the situation, it may be worth taking the risk and hacking the cage to let the prisoner escape. This could create a significant distraction, allowing you the opportunity to access the archive room while Perkins is preoccupied with the prisoner.
I have orders, Okay.
He's escaping! Stop him!
Given the limited time remaining, the best action would be to take the key from Hank's desk and proceed to the archive room immediately. This way, you can utilize the time efficiently and increase the chances of finding the evidence needed to continue the investigation. It is important to act quickly and decisively in order to make the most of the remaining time.
Hey, Connor. I'm talking to you, asshole. Where are you going? Wouldn't any plastic pricks around here, or did anybody tell you? Hey, asshole, I'm talking to you.
Given the limited time and the urgency of the situation, it would be best to ignore Gavin and continue with your original plan. Engaging in a confrontation or conversation with Gavin could waste valuable time and potentially jeopardize your objective. Stay focused on accessing the archive room and finding the necessary evidence.
Hank's password. What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose?
It is important to approach hacking the password in a logical and strategic manner. Based on the given options, the most plausible choice would be date of birth. People often choose passwords that are personally significant to them, such as important dates. As Hank is a police lieutenant, his date of birth could be a memorable and easily accessible piece of information for him. Fucking password is too explicit and would be unlikely for a professional like Hank to choose. It lacks complexity and security. 123456, while it is one of the most commonly used passwords, it is not a password that someone like Hank, who values security, would likely choose. Hank Anderson, while it includes his name, it is a straightforward choice and may be too obvious for Hank to use as a password.
Stupid idea. It's not Hankish enough.
Given that the previous attempt at hacking Hank's password was unsuccessful, let's reassess the remaining options. Fucking password. While this option is more creative and unique, it is still not likely to be Hank's actual password. It is explicit and lacks complexity, making it a weak choice. Hank Anderson, this option seems more plausible as it incorporates Hank's name and could be a password he might choose. Considering the limited time available, it may be worth trying the option Hank Anderson as it has the highest likelihood of success based on Hank's personal information.
Absurd. He'd never choose that. I need to think like Hank.
Given that the previous attempts at hacking Hank's password were unsuccessful, it's important to reconsider the remaining options. 123456. This is a commonly used and easily guessable password. However, it doesn't seem like a password that Hank would choose, as he is portrayed as a more experienced and street-smart character. It lacks creativity and complexity, making it an unlikely choice. Fucking password, this option is more creative and unique. While it may not be appropriate for a professional setting, it does reflect Hank's personality and his tendency to be blunt and expressive. It is possible that Hank, being a rebellious and nonconformist character, might choose a password that represents his attitude.
Obviously. Where is Jericho? The answer's here somewhere.
It is clear that examining the evidences is the best course of action at this point. The evidence might provide crucial information and clues about Jericho's location and the overall deviant android situation. By examining the evidence, you can review all the collected information, such as documents, reports, and any other items relevant to the case.
Not much time. Gotta think fast.
Given the limited time remaining, it would be best to prioritize examining the evidence that is most likely to provide crucial information about Jericho and the deviant androids. Therefore, the best option would be to examine the video from Marcus, the leader of the deviants, to humans. This video message might contain important clues or insights into the location of Jericho and their plans. Marcus, being the leader, is likely to have knowledge of the deviant movement and their goals. Analyzing the content of the video could reveal valuable information that could help advance the investigation and potentially prevent further escalation of the conflict.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
Marcus was destroyed, but the deviants must have a new leader. Where are they hiding?
Given the limited time remaining, it would be more strategic to prioritize examining Rupert's diary. Rupert, the android who had a coded diary and later committed suicide, might have left behind valuable information about Jericho and their hiding place. The diary could potentially contain clues, coded messages, or insights into the deviant android's plans and whereabouts. It may provide information about the location of Jericho or shed light.
Rupert's diary, but it's useless. It's encrypted.
While examining other androids could potentially yield valuable information, the diary offers a more direct avenue for uncovering pertinent details related to Jericho. Given the limited time remaining and the information already collected, it would be most beneficial to examine the body of the android from the first mission who took the little girl hostage. This android was involved in a high-profile incident and may have valuable information about the deviants' activities and whereabouts.
The deviant who took a child hostage.
While examining Rupert's body could potentially provide some insights, the encrypted diary already requires a key to access its contents. Without the key, it may not be possible to gather immediate useful information from Rupert's body. It would be more productive to focus on the android from the first mission, which has a higher likelihood of yielding actionable leads. While Simon's body might hold some valuable information, the video message from Marcus already provided crucial insights into the deviant movement.
The android that murdered its owner.
It would be most beneficial to try to find a component to activate the android who took a hostage in the first mission. Given the time constraints and the importance of finding leads in the investigation, using the component from the self-destructed android to activate the android who took a hostage in the first mission could be a viable option. By utilizing the component, you may be able to reactivate the android and access its memory, potentially uncovering valuable information about the deviant activities, their motives, or the whereabouts of Jericho.
I was scared. That's why I shot you. I didn't mean to destroy you. I didn't want to hurt anyone.
This response is direct and to the point, expressing the urgency of finding Jericho while seeking information from Daniel.
I need to find Jericho. Do you know how to get there?
No. No, I don't know anything about Jericho.
Examine the body of android Rupert, who had many pigeons and was the owner of the diary, and later committed suicide. Choosing to examine the body of Rupert can potentially provide valuable information regarding his connection to Jericho. As the owner of the encrypted diary, Rupert may have left clues or insights about the location or activities of the deviant group.
Rupert. The android with the birds.
Additionally, his association with the pigeons might offer further context or lead to potential contacts within Jericho. By examining Rupert's body, you can gather more evidence and potentially uncover new leads to pursue in your search for Jericho. Reactivate Rupert using Daniel's component. Given the limited time left and the potential importance of accessing the encrypted diary owned by Rupert, it would be strategic to utilize Daniel's component to reactivate Rupert. By doing so, you can potentially gain valuable information about Jericho and its activities.
Can you hear me? Your diary, Rupert. You encrypted it. I need to know what you wrote.
Analyze Rupert's memory. Since reactivating Rupert did not yield a response, the next logical step would be to analyze his memory. By accessing his memory data, you may be able to retrieve valuable information that could help in your search for Jericho. The memory analysis could potentially reveal any interactions or encounters Rupert had with other deviants or relevant individuals. It might provide clues about their plans, locations, or even the encryption key for Rupert's diary. Analyze the evidence again, specifically the diary with the newly obtained key from Rupert. With the key in your possession, it's crucial to use it to decrypt Rupert's diary. The diary may contain valuable information about Jericho, their activities, and potentially their hiding place. Examining the diary thoroughly could provide crucial insights into the deviants' plans and their next moves. Time is limited, so quickly decrypting and analyzing the diary can provide essential leads and help you advance in your investigation.
I've been dreaming about this since the first second I saw you.
Don't do it, Gavin. I know how to stop the deviants.
You're off the case. And now, it's gonna be definitive.
In this situation, it would be appropriate to fight Gavin with all your strength. Your objective is to protect yourself and stop him from harming you further. Engaging in self-defense is crucial for your own survival and the continuation of your mission to stop the deviants. Use your training and abilities to defend yourself and neutralize the threat posed by Gavin.
What happened here? Looks like someone's been snooping around. Oh, shit. Get the alarm, now!
As I make my way towards the exit, I can't help but feel a mix of determination and anticipation. Finding Jericho is a crucial step in unraveling the mystery behind the deviant androids and understanding their motivations. The information I've gathered so far has led me to this point, and I believe that discovering Jericho will bring me closer to the truth. However, I also remain cautious and alert, knowing that the path ahead may be filled with challenges and unexpected obstacles. I must stay focused and be prepared for whatever lies ahead as I continue my pursuit of justice and understanding. Upon encountering the leader of the deviants, my approach would depend on the situation and the demeanor of the individual. My primary objective would be to establish communication and gather information. I would approach the leader with respect and empathy, acknowledging their role and the grievances of the deviant androids. I would aim to engage in a conversation, seeking to understand their motives, goals, and the message they want to convey. I would listen attentively and ask relevant questions to gain insights into their perspective and the broader deviant movement. It is crucial to maintain a calm and diplomatic demeanor to foster an atmosphere of trust and openness. At the same time, I would be cautious and aware of the potential risks involved. I would prioritize the safety of both humans and androids, seeking a peaceful resolution that addresses the concerns of both sides. Building trust and finding common ground would be essential in working towards a mutually beneficial outcome, possibly leading to a peaceful coexistence between humans and deviants. Ultimately, my actions would be guided by the principles of justice, empathy, and a commitment to finding a resolution that respects the rights and dignity of all parties involved.